Hello, children. Welcome back to the madness. This is Zero Dawn Part 9, which is wild. We freaking just figured out all about the Project Zero Dawn, which is crazy. Watch episode 8 if you want to watch that, or the whole playlist, which I'll link if you want to catch up. We're on the way to save the Nora, so I don't need to talk about it. Let's get into it.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning, but the Sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Damn. Okay, so we out here. The Helis guy sent a bunch of the Shadow Karja up here to take out all the Nora, and so we rushed up here to try and save some people, and the goal.
Stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Yeah. So we still have to figure out what the hell is going on with Hades. He was a program written under Gaia, which was supposed to literally rebuild the Earth after it was completely destroyed, which it was. And if it failed for whatever reason, because it's a learning AI, machine learning, Hades was supposed to destroy the whole Earth and everything on it. And the Earth seems okay, but he's still trying to destroy it, so I don't know if he was corrupted. And I say he, they. It's a program. They gave him and they named him after, a male Greek god, but I don't know, Ah, man. This is gonna be rough. Let's kill these asses. Oh, hell.
She wants that away. There's
situation. I don't know if I'm supposed to take all of these dudes out. Ah, come on. Those things are hard to kill. I do remember that. Fire and electric, huh? This one. Well, yeah.
This is my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours.
I mean, I have empathy. Oh, no, that's wrong.
I've never heard the embrace so quiet.
I have sympathy.
So dead.
My house almost burnt down last year, so I have some empathy, I guess. But it didn't actually, so she's got me topped there. Anyway, so we're trying to get into the mountain because there's still, though we figured out a lot of crap, like there's still a crap ton of things we don't know. Like we still don't know who our mother is, or if you're like me, my theory is that Gaia actually made us, and we are a machine. I feel a little bad that I'm coming back here and I don't look like a Nora at all. I'm not wearing any Nora clothes. I hope Varl survived. Yeah, we don't know who our mother is. We don't know if we're actually, like, a physical person. Like, we don't know who our mother is. Maybe Gaia is our actual mother. And we're a program ourselves. Here we go. Anyone else? Probably shouldn't have said that.
More eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
Well, take a sip of caffeine.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Time to kill some people. What's his weakness is fire. It's gonna suck.
You dug your own grave, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
No. Oh, Varl's alive!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For Aloy? Yeah, for the Nora people's survival. It's not all about me. I might not even be a legit person. Where is he? Oh.
Face that forsaken! You will die!
Why is he so easy to... Oh, shit.
The corruption will not take hold!
No. Oh, no. No.
May the goddess remember!
Finish them!
Where are they at? Any more?
I missed!
Come on, Bo.
Fight!
Anyone else? Anyone else? Aha!
Up on high!
Anyone else?
Aloy did it!
Ha!
I thought we would die.
Yeah, we get to talk to Varl. I know I was like super into the Sun King, but you know, I'll take what I can get. What's up, boy? The guy who was interim war chief who ran the proving. He's on my list to at least punch. You having problems, dude? You
The snow's got a bite out here.
gonna be okay? Good luck. Good luck, man. I don't know how to help.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You
Aww.
are all right.
Since the proving. So much death.
That's true. Mentally,
killing over?
he's probably not all right.
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs.
Oh.
And many families.
Hopefully just the sucky one died.
Braves, just a few. And most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
Yeah, how you doing, boy?
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I like her, though, in the fact that, like, you know, everyone has, like, their little traditional sayings or way you should do things, and she's kind of like, cut the crap, and, like, how are you actually, or, like, get through to the point of it, and don't just give me, like, this lore or histories or whatever. I don't know. I don't think I explained it right, but...
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the embrace, to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
That's true.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
Well,
I'm
two
sure,
of them.
But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Okay, let's be cryptic about it. Hey, girl. Alright, we're back in here. It's so weird to see so many people in here. Oh, bro! Yeah, okay, we're gonna... Oh, they're all praying. And then we're gonna open the doors and they're gonna flip...
Never seen Nora dressed like a Karja faithless in my day.
Well, now you have, so get over it.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Where is he? Oh, he got hurt.
I'm glad
He's
to
a
see you.
stitcher and he got
Your
hurt.
injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
This is the guy. This is the guy I hate. Resh.
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
Oh, hell. Good, we're still mean to him. I wish he died. I know that's dramatic, but I do. Hey.
You should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
Oh,
In a moment. I meant to ask you some things.
Of course.
no, I asked him about everything.
I should speak to the High Matriarchs.
Yes, they're waiting for you. We'll talk later.
Sonia, let's have a little chat.
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I'm a seeker.
Speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss. So, you have finally returned.
For now.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, She brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done?
Because I'm
By
epic.
the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this.
I'm a
Because of
seeker.
her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Oh, I want to be mean, but like I don't even want to. Words are escaping me. I don't want to validate her comment by addressing it, I guess, but I'm gonna be nice.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
Ooh, still sass though.
Finally.
All right, let's see what
Hold
there's.
for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. You are cleared to proceed.
Oh, Varl is so hot. I cannot get over it. Look at him. It doesn't look as busted as the other ones. Does it? Oh yeah, no, it's not as busted as the other ones.
Welcome to Aletheia, Cradle 9, Route 1.
It's still pretty busted though. Okay. Ooh, guys, I'm very
I
excited.
see you're inside.
Oh, I forgot about
Figured I
him.
might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
Yeah,
I never
silence.
stopped.
He did save our life though. We would have made it out, but that was nice. Oh. People have been in here. Look at that.
So this is Aletheia.
There.
This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Yeah, he definitely thinks that I'm a robot too. What the hell? That's definitely making me feel like I was. Yeah. Okay. So sad machine. Many armed, mad, exploding thing. Very clear. Fox. Nice Earth and the machines destroying people. Then I'm guessing that's Gaia with the people and a cat.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me?
This is wild. I mean, it's not.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
And why did I come out like way later than all the other people? Again, I think I think it's because Gaia created us in the image of Sobek, because Gaia was, like, empathetic and sort of friends with Sobek. To, like, save everybody. That's all I can figure anyway. Something like that. Oh, dang. They have like a McDonald's play place in here. And
These look like cribs.
And NICU.
Cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
So, how do we not remember that, like, the first people of this new generation were raised by machines? Like, how do we not remember that? How is that something that isn't passed down? Is that why we started worshipping the machines? A human robot thingy. This is all...
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Oh my gosh, children. Oh. Good thing that was a robot. So they made robot-looking people. Could I think I'm a robot, man. I think I'm a either that or a clone, because they said they cloned people.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
I don't... Hard...
So this is where they lived?
Where we lived,
It's a
probably.
mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now, and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here, and sleep, and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave, and you will learn.
That's rough, dude. Like, you can read a book all day, but, like, I don't think that really helps until you actually have the experience, right? Like, putting it to practice is something else entirely.
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there. Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Oh,
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
I think...
Wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
This is, I mean, like, I understand why they did it. I'm just saying, they have, those people had trauma.
For identiscan.
They even got out.
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
This is all the history.
Why not?
They had all the history of the world saved here for the civilizations to follow, to learn, and to preserve it. But I guess whatever that group was in the hollow.
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Wow, there's a ton of focuses here. Does that mean our entire tribe's gonna get a focus and I'm gonna have to, like, teach them? Oh, right, I have to use my focus on that focus.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
He has a point, though.
I will.
Also, though, she's, like, spent so much time just running around doing everything for everybody else. I don't know. I want to know what... I just want to know everything that happened. Give me everything. Let me have it all.
Power access to Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Probably. It's why I'm here. I'm assuming this is the message. Okay. Here we go. Oh. So those are all the cradles? Oh, it's Gaia. It's gonna be Gaia.
Elizabeth. This message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
That would be Hades.
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities.
I knew it.
And over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. However, Elizabeth, this is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
I knew it. We're just a clone of Sobek, so that we could save everybody. Yeah, I'd be like...
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
I get it. That's a lot. That's a lot to swallow about yourself. An identity crisis, if you will. But I'll say this. Where you come from doesn't define your value. So she's still super valuable. Even if she was created, she can be her own person. Alright, let's finish looking around.
Function rectified. Alufia 9. Grade 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
What, explaining to everyone who and what you actually are? Oh, I see. We're back at the beginning. So, I'm guessing we're not actually like one of these robots on the inside because we do bleed and everything. We are actually a clone. We've done so much for them. If they're mean, I'm gonna be mad.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this?
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
I will not be worshipped I'm not your anointed! I don't belong to you! There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
Good for you, Varl. Hot and nice and
If you can
smart.
fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
You gonna tell me about Ross now? I still want to know. I'm proud of her for getting mad at them, because they've been super sucky. Okay, can you tell me about Ross? I just need to see if she will.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
It's not even a metal devil, it's a code.
Thank you.
We can ask about Ross. Okay. I'm so excited, but first...
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
Okay, I also thought about this recently, Rost, before I asked the question. In the very, first scene ever where we're a baby and he's taking us to be named, he gives us the necklace that we wear underneath all our armor, and he said this was my daughter's. Where's his daughter? What happened to her? I'm very curious, and I'm wondering if that's a part of why he was exiled. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm finally...
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh... yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Hell, yeah, I want to know it now.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, But every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast?
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward?
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
Damn. I feel like that makes him saving us, like, even more meaningful. Not that it didn't make me cry the first time, but, I think that meant a lot to him because we were kind of like his second daughter, and that time he actually got to save us. Because he didn't get to save his first daughter, so... Oh, that sucks. Oh, it got me in the feels.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay. I guess it can't hurt.
No. We're gonna go see Rost's grave. I don't care if you don't want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see if he'll say anything else to him. For a second, I thought that maybe his daughter was still alive.
The Anointed will cleanse the corruption beyond the sacred land.
And that we could go find her and bring her back. Not that they would let her me bring her back. If at the end of this we come back to be with the Nora for some reason, I think she's pretty fed up with them, but for some reason, I am definitely gonna live here.
Gonna need this.
If I am allowed, I guess. I would want to live where Ross and I live together. Here we are.
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in.
Oh, yeah, we ditched silence. I like that. That's... Oh.
Hi, Rost. A lot has happened. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that for Elizabeth and Gaia and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost.
What gets me is that literally after hearing his story and how sad it was, he still seemed like, yeah, okay, I need to stop crying and like get it together. Okay, so this is gonna be wild. We have to get up there somewhere. I'm assuming we're gonna be able to scale the other side of the mountain. That was super dramatic.
Good meat.
Good meat. So I'm assuming. Wow. This is the bitter climb. Well, I'm feeling a bit bitter because, you know, we still haven't avenged Rost yet. All right, folks, let's do this parkour. Parkour.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Here comes a watcher. Any more? Handhold, here we go. I like that you can always see what ledge to grab because it always looks like a bird, like 20 billion birds have pooped all over it. Makes it really easy. Right about now, she's wishing that she had a better Nora outfit on and not some Karja crap, but you know what? I don't have the resources to buy you a fancy, rare Karja outfit right now, or Nora outfit, okay?
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Okay, time to find high ground, guys. They all came for me at the same time. Didn't matter. Still dead.
I'd have to ditch something.
Getting closer. All right. Here we go. Climbing once again. Climbing once again. Ooh, imagine how cold it is there. Whoa, that was certainly a leap, wasn't it? Oh. Silence. I feel like he's gonna betray us. I don't know why. I just feel like he will. Die, bird. Bye, bird. Die, bird.
Been the biggest guardian of that guy.
Sucker! Once again, silence was of no help. Oh. Wow.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Dang.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
You didn't clear out any of the other monsters, so...
I've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
To a point which he needs my DNA probably to open up another door because he's hopeless without me.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
See?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Come on. Hop up. Pull yourself up, girl. There you go. Use them arm muscles.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I looked down. I'm glad she pointed it out that he left all the machines, but he went ahead of us. Because that bothered me. I was like, no one's gonna bring this up.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Oh. He's just been hanging out up here? He's physically here, right?
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key.
Like the simplest way?
A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time.
He's sus, man.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death.
Oh, she's 19,
your
right.
birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Alright, let's... game time.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Thanks, man. We're going down there last. We got exploring to do. All right. A lot of exploring just happened. It just
Mind your footing.
Oh, I'll mind it. Oh. Nah, we can draw from here, right? Okay. This is like... If you've played Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic online, and you go to Hoth and you're like inside the Starship Graveyard, this is how I imagine it should look. I want them to redo so many games that are amazing, just super old. That doesn't sound amazing. Dang, dude, look at all this. This is sick. Okay. That's a long ways down. Oh no.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it.
Who's they?
This was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Who is they? The scientists? Is that where it just came from? I think so. Getting turned around.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
That's dark.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already up.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
I'm still not over the little guy's diary entry that we heard earlier, that he was a scientist, so he had to stay alive and kind of just like live it out. Or something. I don't know if they were frozen. I don't know what happened. And that his like partner or love, I don't know what their relationship was literally like killed. Like they took them out. That's really sad. Oh. What is this?
Elizabeth. What is this?
What is all the... What's a shrine? It's a shrine to her? What are those little things underneath there? They look like the little, like, coins you collect in Star Wars Legos. Come on, let me examine it.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime.
Oh, they're flowers.
This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Ooh.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal.
Oh, she went out.
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz.
Dang.
And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Oh, now you show up. I don't want to talk to you.
Aloy?
Yeah, silence.
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe she could find out where the home is and go, like, ransack it and there'd be more information. But she doesn't want to tell Silence because he's helpful, but he's sus as hell. I wouldn't want to tell him.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Like... think about it. Like, it doesn't seem... like there seemed to be... oh my gosh! I would not have gone up that stair. That is so sketchy. Oh.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Did they like it? Did they, like, feel like they were going insane and take themselves out? Or did someone try to kill them?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain atmosphere.
Oh man, he killed them. Oh, and he watched the whole time. Wow. But Apollo was still intact in Mother's cradle where the Nora live. We just had to like repair it, right?
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Wow. So, that begs the question, where the heck is the Pharaoh guy? How did he die then?
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Yeah, that's all we have to do. Well, at least we're getting info on like what actually happened.
Is that good?
Oh.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Okay, smartass.
Keep holding, keep holding.
He actually came!
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
This is where he tries to
But before I go,
betray us.
I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy.
Bro.
Buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire.
I knew it. I told you that
Now,
earlier.
why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots. Shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
My gosh.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
Yeah, I remember because I think when we were in the Grave Horde, the Doc Ock, and we saw like the explanation of everything with Sobek and whatever, they showed something that looked a lot like the Spire to me, and I was like, that's important, obviously, but I'm glad that I was right.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
That's why all the Eclipse have focuses.
I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
The Karja? Why the Karja? Because that's where the Spire's located in their territory.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Wow.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it.
Well, at least I had that
I
going.
installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Yeah, what changed?
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Damn.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him. He's been sus this whole time. You know, there's a lot of sus people in this, but at least they've, like, owned what they've done. He took a long time to own up to it. He kept it close to the vest. Let's see. Is there nothing you won't do for knowledge? You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. No, I'm still kind of irritated.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you.
Yeah, I know.
Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
He has a skull.
No problem. Silence.
Nice bag.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
He did save our lives at one time. But I think that was also somewhat driven by his selfishness. Brah. Okay, we're stopping there, but this has been super cool. We're like figuring out a lot of crap, which is awesome finally. Honestly, I can't wait for the next part, so drop me a like or a follow / subscribe, leave me a comment, and yeah, that way you can see when the next video comes out. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.